thinks and what kind of coaching style he has, and it's going to be a great atmosphere to go play for.
Look, you didn't have long to be disappointed, but how much disappointment did you have between that first pick and when Jacksonville finally called you in?
It really wasn't disappointment. Every guy here in New York was fighting for that first pick, and I'm a competitor and I wanted that first pick. But it's not getting it. It's just going to help drive me even more. It's going to put a chip on my shoulder. I'm ready to go work now. Me being the second pick doesn't even matter after tomorrow. I'm ready to get down to Jacksonville, start proving myself, and get myself on the field to help my team win.
Are you surprised though?
I try to block out the media, but I definitely did hear that stuff going on yesterday, and it's just, there's some anger and all that kind of stuff going on. It being the first pick, being another offensive tackle, was a little bit different, and I always want to be the best, because that's just kind of how I was formed and forged as a kid with my family and everything, and it definitely kind of, it's just going to push me and work even harder.
Why do you think you fit?
They need good offensive line. They need someone to protect their quarterback. Blaine Gabbert got hit a lot last year, and I think I'll fit in perfectly to help in the pass game. And I'm excited to get back down in a 3-point stance and get after people in the run game too. With someone's spread offense, being in a 2-point stance, and more about horizontal movement. I'm excited to get back in.
Hey Luke, have you met
the 3-point stance, getting after people that way?
Have you met Blaine?
What?
Have you met Blaine Gabbert?
Yeah, I met him on my visit, but we didn't really talk much.
Luke, how surprising is it to you that 6 offensive linemen have been taken in the top 11? Did you sense something like that happening unusually in this draft?
It's always nice when the O-line gets some respect. We usually get the crummy meeting room, the crummy chairs in our meeting rooms, and it's always nice when we get some respect. And I think a lot of teams are realizing how important the position is, because the guys, they look pretty scoring the touchdowns, but they get space to score those touchdowns from us.
The last time you were on a big stage like this, Will Shield was with you. Are you glad that the commissioner got it right today?
Yeah, he out the Outland thing, he called me Joel. I was going to just take on that name just because a lot of people started, talking to me more and started calling me Joel in College Station. And I was just going to take the name on, but I'm glad he said Luke, so I can go back to being known as Luke again. So I'm excited.
What did you study at
I was a business marketing major in the Mays Business School, which is a great school at A&M.
So you took the accounting and finance courses too, I assume.
Yeah.
They only with Jacksonville, it's not a big endorsement. That must be crossed your mind as well. If you're in this place, you're probably doing that right now.
I don't really care about all that stuff. I'm an offensive lineman. Endorsements don't really happen much anyways. So, I'm a background guy. I like to just go play football. That's all I care about doing. The whole commercials and all that stuff's not really my bag. But it's just, I'm just ready to go play football. It was definitely a test of the year. There definitely is a step between them. The SEC is faster than the Big 12 is. They got more depth. You're going against two or three guys in the SEC that are as good as the best Big 12 players. From each team. It was a good step. I definitely think I adjusted well and adjusted really quickly to it. And I think I'm gonna have a similar adjustment with the NFL, because the NFL is definitely going to be a step up from the SEC, and I'm ready to adjust to that and start getting used to that. The what?
Toughest guy you wind up against?
McCray from Florida or Corey Lemonier from Auburn. Both fast guys that great pass rushers.
You've gone between the city and the prospect of facing Vaughn twice a year. Now you get J.J. Watt twice a year. Can you talk about the prospect of facing him?
Yeah, I talked to Vaughn earlier, and he brought up beat me in one-on-ones my freshman year, and how he used to whoop my tail a little bit, and I was looking forward to going against Vaughn and blocking him again. I like to think I've gotten a little bit better since my freshman year and my senior year of high school when I graduated early. But J.J. Watt's also a great player. going to be a great matchup. You know, being from College Station, you know, I watched Houston Texans games. They're just right down the Highway 6 from us, and you know, it's going to be a fun matchup. There's going to be a lot of great players in the league that I'm excited to go against and you know, hold my own games.
You talk about being the fifth Aggie to go number 2 overall.
What?
Fifth Aggie to go number 2 overall.
Yeah, that's, well, what an honor. You know, I feel like a little bit, I feel like I let the Aggies down, not being the first overall pick, but it's not that big of a deal. It's being the second pick is great. You know, it's just a dream come true. You know, representing A&M in this way. You know, they gave me so much at A&M. You know, I'm glad I can represent them. I'm glad I can give back to them.
Luke, Jacksonville's offense is on the rise with Justin Blackburn, Chris Morris, George Drews coming back. How excited are you to be able to learn, especially from Mojo, being a professional and your skill set?
Excuse me.
Oh, how much are you looking forward to being under Mojo, that veteran leadership to help you be your professionalism?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. You know, those guys, they got a bunch of great veterans there, and you know, I definitely think they're going to point me in the right direction. You know, I definitely understand that I'm going to get there and I'm going to have to follow the leadership of the team. You know, I'm a guy that's going to have to sit in the back. You know, listen, and learn to do the right things. You know, I'm not going to be able to go in and be a vocal guy like I was in college. But you know, I'm ready to work, and I just hope they know that I'm ready to work. I'm ready to go help the team out, help them win, because I know that's all they want. And you know, I think that's the biggest goal of any team, is to go win football games.
Are you excited about this new era of Jacksonville football with the new logo, the new uniform, the new owner?
Yeah, you know, I got to taste that a little bit with Coach Sumlin coming in and the SEC and all that stuff, and you know, it brings a lot of excitement to the area. You know, College Station went bumping this year because of it, and I think Jacksonville will be very similar, just with the whole new atmosphere, whole new look, all that stuff, and it's a good time to be a Jaguar.
Is Governor Terry called to congratulate you?
No, I haven't even checked my phone yet.
I assume he's a big fan.
Yeah. I got to meet him this year. He came down and talked to the whole team. I got to meet him, and you know, him being a fellow Aggie is pretty cool.
Luke, last question right here. You mentioned we're tapped now.
Yeah, you know, I through this whole process and you know, training for the combine and keep working on football drills. I still worked on my right hand pass set, just because it's another tool in the tool belt. You know, it makes you more attractive to teams, knowing left and right tackle, and you know, still working on it. It's going to be a little bit different at first, just because you switch your stagger, you switch your strong hand and all that stuff. But you know, I definitely think I'll get used to it before game one, because that's the way I play. I'm a technician, I'm a detailed guy, and you know, I'm not going to accept being totally comfortable for the first game.